Have you ever wondered why Hollywood gold and Hollywood black always exist side by side, opposing yet evolving together? Some actors started out in the world of adult films, where all they had was their body and their eyes to perform, to survive. But one day they became Hollywood stars, commanding the spotlight and making the industry bow. Where do the real secrets lie? Who helped them move from darkness into the light? The tricks, the hidden paths that Hollywood doesn't want anyone to know. Today, join Broken Stars as we uncover the names and secrets behind the journey of transforming ordinary people into Hollywood legends. Jayne Mansfield is considered one of the pioneers in exploiting the sexy image in 1960s Hollywood, learning in part from Marilyn Monroe, but bolder, more rebellious, and daring. She rose to global fame with the film The Girl Can't Help It, 1956, where her striking beauty and on-screen charm captivated audiences. But to maintain her status as a Hollywood star, Mansfield didn't rely solely on talent. Rumors about her relationships with directors and producers, along with strategically using her provocative image in magazines, stage appearances, and talk shows, kept her constantly in the spotlight. Her career shone brightly, yet remained controversial, with the shadows behind the glitz always lurking. Mansfield became a clear example that Hollywood success depended not just on talent, but also on strategy, manipulation, and sometimes secrets nobody wanted revealed, paving the way for later actors to transform from alluring figures into Hollywood legends. Marilyn Chambers is considered one of the early pioneers who crossed over from the adult industry in the 1970s, but her inspiration came from classic Hollywood starlets, women who wielded sensuality like a weapon to survive a world built on power and control. Her first wave of fame didn't come from the big screen, but from the Ivory Snow detergent box, where her pure angelic image became a national symbol. When the truth about her adult film work surfaced, it shocked America. Yet that scandal launched her into legendary notoriety. After gaining massive attention, Chambers began appearing in semi-independent, semi-Hollywood projects, and made a major impact with David Cronenberg's Rabid, 1977. This move convinced many that Hollywood power players were quietly attempting to cleanse her image and test her path into mainstream cinema. Surrounding her were countless shadowy rumors about relationships with powerful producers, secret backing for art house projects, and exclusive parties where she wasn't invited just to act. No one ever confirmed these whispers, but they only deepened the mystery around her. Marilyn Chambers became proof that someone from Hollywood's dark side could reach the golden stage, but only by carrying secrets that no one has ever fully revealed. Ewa Aulin wasn't just another pretty face from the 1960s. She was a phenomenon. Born in Sweden, she burst into European cinema with a strange mix of innocence and danger. At only 16, she won the Miss Teenage Sweden title, and Hollywood took notice almost instantly. Her breakout came with the cult classic Candy, 1968, a surreal, star-studded film where her doll-like beauty became the center of an entire psychedelic fantasy. She shared the screen with giants, Marlon Brando, Richard Burton, Walter Matthau, yet somehow remained the one people couldn't look away from. But fame hit fast and burned even faster. The industry pushed her into roles that were provocative, experimental, sometimes chaotic. By the early 1970s, Ewa Aulin walked away from Hollywood entirely, choosing a quiet life over the madness of fame. Today, she's remembered as a mysterious, ethereal icon of her era, a woman who arrived like a dream, captivated the world, and disappeared before anyone realized she was gone. Ginger Lynn wasn't just a name, she was an era. When she exploded onto the scene in the early 1980s, she rewrote the rulebook of adult entertainment. With her girl-next-door look and fearless confidence, she quickly became one of the most recognizable faces in the industry, a pioneer who pushed boundaries before anyone dared to. But Ginger didn't stop there. Determined to break out of the stereotype, she set her sights on mainstream Hollywood, and it worked, at least for a moment. She landed roles in films like Young Guns 2, appeared in The Devil's Rejects, and even caught the attention of major directors who saw something raw and magnetic in her. Then came the rumors, the closed-door meetings, the private auditions, the whispered claims that Hollywood wanted her edge but not her past. Some said she was blacklisted. Others insisted she walked away before the system chewed her up. What's certain is this: Ginger Lynn became a cultural flashpoint, a woman who forced Hollywood to look in the mirror, and it didn't always like what it saw. She remains a symbol of rebellion, resilience, and unapologetic self-creation. Jaime Pressly is living proof that Hollywood has secret paths from darkness to the spotlight. Before becoming a familiar face on American screens, she dabbled in provocative projects, risque photos, and roles that were considered off-limits, details few people knew. But Pressly didn't let her past define her. Through determination, talent, and strategic savvy, she gradually transitioned into mainstream Hollywood. The film that truly put her on the public radar was Not Another Teen Movie, in 2001, where her charm and striking presence captivated audiences. From there, she steadily appeared in sitcoms, TV series, and feature films, solidifying her place as a bona fide Hollywood star. Behind the glamour, rumors lingered, connections with producers, opportunities smoothed by strategic moves, and career decisions the public rarely saw. Jaime Pressly stands as a clear example that Hollywood's dark and golden sides exist side by side, and only those who know how to navigate both can rise to the top. Shu Qi, the Taiwanese actress, is living proof that Hollywood always watches for talent emerging from adult or soft-core cinema. Before gaining international recognition, Shu Qi appeared in provocative and experimental films in Hong Kong, where she learned to turn her sensual image into a tool of performance power. Her major breakthrough came when she was invited to bigger film projects, including US-Asian co-productions, gradually catching the eye of Hollywood. One standout moment was Transporter 2, 2005, where she exuded charm, mystery, and undeniable presence, leaving audiences captivated. Behind Shu Qi's glamour, however, lingered shadowy rumors. Opportunities opened through connections with powerful producers and participation in limited projects known only within the industry. Shu Qi stands as proof that an actor from Hollywood's dark side can step into its golden spotlight, but only by carefully balancing secrets, image, and opportunity. And that's the story of those who emerge from Hollywood's dark side, a place where light is rare and shadows always linger. They use strategy, cunning, and secrets never spoken aloud to transform themselves into Hollywood stars, commanding the world's attention. But behind the glitter lies darkness, silently following them, a reminder that in Hollywood, nothing comes for free. Remember, great lights always cast deep shadows, and today, we've just begun to uncover them.